right there. We could have gone on.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is Joan Osborne.
Yeah.
One of Us.
Is that the name of the song?
Mm-hmm.
One of Us?
One of Us, yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it would be odd for it just to be called What If God Was One of Us?
What If God Was One of Us would probably be a fitting title.
What If God Was One of Us by Joan Osborne?
Yeah.
One of Us by Joan Osborne. Yeah, the second one's better.
One of Us, yeah.
One of Us.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson.
Great Measures.
Going to introduce you to a band that I recently got introduced to by my better half, Tasha. A lot of the stuff she shows me, love you, Tasha. No, I won't say a lot of it. Not the majority. I would say 51-50.
You want my foot now?
I'm just digging it in there. A lot of it I like, a lot of it I don't like. How's that?
He's saying your music sucks, Tasha.
So do you.
You want me to?
So does your TV show selection. No.
Oh,
we just
Lord.
had a conversation about this on the phone. All right.
That whose TV show?
Hers.
Okay.
She loves garbage television, and I love that about her. I told her that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
I don't have to watch it with her, but she can enjoy it.
Yeah. By herself.
Yeah, in solitude.
In solitude.
Shout out to Candlemass. All right, so this band is from Portugal. They have an album coming out in October 25th of 2024.
Okay.
The album's called Coma. The song is called Unknown, and the band is called Gaerea. Gaerea. Something like that. It's a weird spelling.
Oh, I thought there was a D in there, but you were rolling.
I was trying to roll my R's. Gaerea. That's just how I've heard him say it.
Gaerea. Gaerea.
From Portugal. Did I say that? They're kind of labeled as they're labeled as black metal, but I think they're like a blackened hardcore. Like the vocalist is definitely not really black metal. But we're gonna let you watch the video and just see how you feel about it.
Okay.
I really like it. I'm really glad she showed it to me.
Gaerea. Gaerea. Coma.
Unknown is called the song. Album's called Coma. Comes out October 25th, 2024 on Season of Mist.
Well, we'll see if we need to be looking out for it.
I'm going to.
Yeah, so is Tasha. I'm just saying, I'll see.
All right, you ready, Justin?
Proceed, Richard. So you've already said you like this.
Yes. Yeah.
I like that it's in C minor. And then they go. And then they go. No, they don't do that.
Yeah.
Then they go there at the end. It's like soft or something before they go crazy. But most of the song is. I like those chords. C minor, A flat major, F minor.
Yeah.
Musically, it's cool. I like in the beginning how they followed each other on the riff. So it was like the guy went, or something like that. And then when the guitar comes in, he immediately goes. So it was like, or whatever they were doing. And then when the guitar comes in, he goes. They followed each other. It was cool. I like the quieter parts in there too. The video I felt like I was getting MK Ultra'd.
Really?
Well, just by the look of the whole, like,
Okay.
I know they're showing me images that I'm not sure of right now until I go to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Crazy dreams.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Yeah, I like
You
it.
think it's hardcore?
Well,
I think I
the
sort of know
vocals,
what you mean,
the
which
vocals
is scary.
are very like hardcore-ish. They're even the way that they break into it's not really. I guess you might call it halftime compared to what they're doing in some of the like the first verse especially, and then they kind of break it down. They slow it down just a little bit enough to where it's a little more palatable without the blast beats and stuff like that. But
Tell me what a blast beat is again.
the fast-paced snare, like da-da-da-da-da-da-da, just one snare.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
There's a tinge of nostalgia that this song brings me, or this band brings me, because the first song that she actually showed me, Tasha actually showed me, was a song, I think it's called World Ablaze. It's another single that's coming out on this album. And it's his vocals, I can't place it, but his vocals remind me of somebody from like the mid 2000s metalcore scene, and I can't pull it up. And I've listened, and every time I listen with the intent of like, who does he sound like? Because he doesn't have the same vocals as a black metal vocalist. There's another band that I really like from the blackened hardcore subgenre called Angst, A-N-C-S-T. I think they're German. Sorry if you're not German, or if they're not German. This one's a little bit on the black metal side, a little more on the black metal side than Angst is, but they have similar vocal styles. It's I don't know how old these guys are, but I would guess that their vocalist is probably heavily influenced by some mid 2000s, early 2000s hardcore metalcore type stuff.
They wear that stuff all the time?
Mm-hmm. From what I've seen. They've been around since 2016. Like I said, I'm a little bit ashamed, but like I just found them because Tasha suggested them to me. You know, I wish I had time to listen to everything that comes out. I just don't. But yeah, there's a tinge of nostalgia there that for some reason it keeps drawing me back to this band. I don't know. That's the riffs. I mean, especially that opening riff. That's the tremolo picking. Like that's as black metal gets. You know. So there's a lot of like that's why I call it. and I know it's not something I made up. It's a
You're saying they're showing their influences that obviously run
vocally for sure. I think
deep to you.
But you know, blackened hardcore is a thing. It is a subgenre, and
Of course it is.
yeah. And I think, like I said, I'm just going by what I've seen and what little bit of knowledge I have of this man. They get lumped into more of the black metal label, but I think that's why I wanted to show this band to you, because essentially that's what we're doing here. Is like, I'm just showing you songs that I really like. And
What Tasha really likes.
yeah, but I really like this one too, you know?
Yeah, I like this. I thought this song was cool. I like the lyrics a lot.
Yeah, pretty deep.
Yeah, deep. Sort of what we were talking about earlier, a little bit of that in there.
Yeah.
About the idea of well, hold on first. You know, the video thing. I like this. I thought they were cool. They looked cool. I like how they moved. I like the colors that they were showing in the video, which to me, you know, when you say we're gonna watch a video and then you show me a produced video, I'm kind of
Oh, when I say we're going to watch a video, you think we're going to do a live video?
every time.
Okay.
And the only reason I think that is because I feel as though you remember when there would be on MTV, when there would be the new video, Snoop Dogg's new videos coming out, or Michael Jackson, when Michael Jackson's Black and White came out,
Okay.
it was a thing. You know, Macaulay Culkin was in the video, and it had a cinematic thing going on before it.
Okay.
You know, all these videos that have a story first and then the
Sure.
ending and all that, you know. And I bring up Snoop Dogg just because I really liked his videos. There was always something. And he was caught somewhere and turning into a dog, or whatever, you know. And the murder was the case where it's just a whole thing. But they would have a premiere for the video, and everybody would be hype about the new video that was coming out. Does that happen anymore? I mean, other than the fact that MTV doesn't show music anymore.
I mean, certain labels will set a premiere on YouTube.
But people are into video. I mean, I used to.
No, I mean, I don't.
I used to watch.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I used to watch the videos because they were purposefully, cinematically produced to go along with the music that would have elements of whatever the album was trying to convey visually. You know.
Yeah, that still happens.
And it was almost you know, akin to going to get a CD and then learning all, you know, looking at every single piece of art, taking out the book and reading every little thing, because that to me went along with the music, because they took time to give you a visual display. You know what I'm saying?
Especially
cover art, all that stuff, and then it would have something to do with the video, the music video. You know?
I don't think that's as common anymore I mean, yeah, it's pretty common. I was going to say mainstream music because you know, you're naming off Snoop Dogg and Michael Jackson, but yeah, I would guess. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of the mainstream videos, but I know a lot of the metal videos are the themes of the video match the themes of the music. Or a reference to the album.
I guess I'm just bringing up the fact that it doesn't seem, you know, a lot of times these videos would be released before any of the music was released. Now I know we're in a culture of music gets out before people want it to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it passes around so quickly that everybody, either you saw the premiere on MTV, or you know, and you see the next one whenever it shows up, or you didn't, you know. And it wasn't just boom on the internet and everybody sees it in 5 minutes. So I don't know. I think I'm just sort of I liked this video. I really like the colors, the blue and stuff, and the yellow that goes along with the color. To me, with the and how they meld into green and that whole thing, and then black being that it's minor and there's these black keys. But so I enjoyed sort of watching this video, other than getting MK Ultra'd. And
I really like what Season of Mist is. Season of Mist is the label that they're on, and to me they are the premier metal label in the world right now. Like they're killing it with the releases, with the bands that they've signed. I mean, yeah, they're killing it. Like I even about 2 weeks ago, when I saw this video, I was like, I don't really remember seeing much release from Season of Mist lately, and I went back through their YouTube channel, and I just started watching, and every video was a banger, every song, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to set the notifications, and dude, they're uploading videos every day of new music coming out, and everything is good.
Season of Mist?
Season of Mist, yeah.
Cool.
They've been around a long time, but yeah, there's them. Metal Blade Records is another huge one that I'm a big fan of. Nuclear Blast is another one that's really big that I like. But there's some smaller independent labels too that are really good. There's one, Profound Lore is really good. I can't think of any more off the top of my head, but there's some other good independent labels out there that.
Shout out to new independent labels.
Yeah, Profound Lore is awesome. Shout out.
So back to Gaerea.
Gaerea.
The lyrical content's deep, man.
Yeah.
Talking about the ego, getting above the ego, and kind of getting in that. It says limbo. It says he lives in limbo in the area where nothing affects him. Emotions don't affect him, and he's going through his life as if he's watching scenes, a narrative, or scenes of a movie, or reading, or a book, reading, scenes from a book. And I think that's cool. I think that's how people should. Well, I don't want to say that, how people should do things, but it's staying right there in the middle, away from the poles, within the scope of understanding that. Because you did say at one point, I didn't understand the line, something about he's seen a lot of characters. I didn't use the word characters, but personas inside of himself, and but he's only a soul. And then something about something about a man that's whole or something. He's lost, but a man that's whole. I don't know. It sounded really strange. I know it's probably trying to rhyme soul and whole together, but either way, whole, W-H-O-L-E. And I didn't understand that line, but I probably can go back and have a look. But yeah, just talking about going through life. Not being affected by the things that tend to pull at you that are your different personas into places that tend to be a bunch of nonsense once you go down those roads. I mean, they're learning roads, but they're also, if you can notice that beforehand, then you don't have to go do it.
Yeah.
Unknown. I like it. I think the lyrical content, for me, the lyrical content made the song that much better.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, cool.
He used a lot of cool words in there, creature, and just some cool, cool words they put together. There's not really a verse chorus in this song. It's just words. He just tells a thing.
The lyrical structure, there's not verse chorus.
No.
Yeah.
And he starts off talking about being in limbo, and he ends with the same deal.
Yeah.
He just bookends, and he just kind of fills you in on this information of where he is on the inside of his thinking, and I think that's cool.
Yeah.
It also kind of leaves a little bit of the idea that the name of the song being unknown is sort of you don't know what he means unless you know.
Yeah.
The content of what he's talking about.
Sure.
And there's no real. The most structure of the song is just in the musicality of it, how they. And there's not a whole lot of that either. I mean, they go from one part to the next, to the next, to the next, but there's not a whole lot of going back and beating anything into your head.
Yeah.
But it has this, I don't lose sight of whatever the theme of the song is, even though it sort of travels from A to B rather than going from A to B to back to A to B. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it's cool. Good job, Tasha. My sister. Good job, Richard.
That's the only reason you said you liked it. It's because she liked it.
No, that's not true. She knows better than that. Although I'm probably more open to liking it because she's the one that showed it to you.
For sure.
Than you showing me.
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure, definitely.
If she told me to think about things the way that I think about things when she shows them to me rather than when you show them to me and told me to be more nice to you about it than I would be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
But she hasn't told me that yet, so I'm not going.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We are Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson.
Great Measures.
That was Unknown by Gaerea from the upcoming album Coma. Coming out October 25th, 2024 on
Coming out. Coma out October 24th.
On Season of
25th.
Mist. Did I say 24th?
Yeah, but it's
My bad.
2024, man.
October 25th, 2024. Have a wonderful day, everybody.